First up is the board relay final. A couple of strong clubs here, including Newport, but how can you go past that Northcliffe?
Oh, I'd be willing to put my house on Northcliffe A here, Josh. Second, third and fourth in the individual board race, they're certainly the ones I'd be putting my money on.
They're going to be tough to beat, and I will remember that if they do get touched up here. As we take a look, that tide's really gone out and the girls are off and away. The run's a little longer than they're used to, and it's going to make all the difference. Danielle McKenzie is heading out for Northcliffe. Lara Moses is there for the Newport club, and it looks like Rachel Creera for Manly as well. So here we are with Danielle McKenzie, your tip, Jack, and have a look at her eyes. There's so much focus, not even worrying about it, just going at it at the moment. But out in front, it's Lara Moses on that whiteboard from Newport. No, this is going to shake things up. A wave's come through and clean them up early. So we saw the havoc in the board and ski races. We get 3 times the havoc right here in the board relay. Lara Moses from Newport out in front in first place.
Yeah, we've got 3 times as much potential to see some carnage here as we see the 2 Newport teams. Plenty of depth there at Newport, making their way around the cans.
And have a look at the killer bees going to the front. That's the B side there that involves Heaton, Minogue and Tullett. So there's nothing better than being part of the B team and knocking off the A team and taking a win. Newport out in front, 1 and 2. Then it goes back to Rachel Creera there from Manly in 3. Danielle McKenzie, Northcliffe in 4. And then a couple of the Evoca sides and Manly B dropping away in the distance already. So a long way to go for these girls. Out in front, it's Newport from Newport, Manly and Northcliffe. They push around. We're on with McKenzie. She's smart enough to take a look out to sea and make sure those waves don't clean her up.
We see the girls make their way as one wave comes across there through this whitewater. As we said, that's where these waves are broken previously. This is your traditional board course. They have to make their way across the back of these cans instead of turning around and heading back to the beach like they did in the M shape.
Oh, and it's a lucky dip. We can see the waves coming. They're pushing through. The girls are trying their best, and it's a long way between cans. So do yourselves a favour, girls. Get across as quickly as you can and avoid getting cleaned up in this board relay. Oh, another one looms, and they all just come together there. Newport B around in first place. Newport A in second. Manly, Rachel Creera gets super close to that can, and Danielle McKenzie, the only one on her knees, pushes out and wide. She seems to have gone the same way Dan Collins did in the swim. It didn't work out for him, but it seems to be working out on the top side there for Newport. So Newport from Newport, Manly and the Northcliffe club is pushing its way through. Such a strong club, so much prestige there as we see a wave on the outside. Will this make a difference to these 4 on the way home?
We'd hope that the hard work that these girls have put in so far is going to pay off as Lara Moses tries to work down a little one. That's enough to give her a little break on the other 3 girls as one stands up behind them. How many are down it? It looks like the 2 Newport girls. Just one. Lara Moses. There we go.
Olivia Heaton there has missed it. Oh, as Lara Moses has gone over. Oh, and she does the roll. She's back on. What about that acrobatic work from Lara Moses? So Olivia Heaton for the B club there. She's missed that one. Danielle McKenzie just bunny hopping, and she'll be forced to wait for the wave. So Lara Moses out in front. It looks like Danielle McKenzie from Northcliffe in second place as Lara makes her way around. We haven't seen much of this short transition today as the girls have gone round. Rachel Creera there in second from Manly, and Olivia Heaton from Newport. Danielle McKenzie in fourth. She'll come round and tag off to Maddie Dunn as Georgia Miller makes her way out. She will head out to sea in this second leg and try and do the same thing, but just gets clipped there and heads backwards at the moment. So Maddie Dunn, one of the best board paddlers in the business, an absolute relay animal. She loves it. She's got her sights set on this front of the field and pushes through as Manly hot on the heels as well. So the Sydney Northern Beaches doing well at the moment.
Yeah, we've seen Dunn try and claw her way back as she rolls under one there. That's going to slow her down, Josh.
Oh, a little smile on her face. She knows there's nothing she can do about that. And the gap's widened just a little bit. Oh, she goes under again. Oh, she gets dragged back. What about the shots there? So that's 3 in a row she's had to roll at this point, and she is not happy about it. But there's nothing she can do. She's got to deal with it the best she can. On the way home, Georgia Miller, that gap's starting to open up on Maddie Dunn, who's paddled through the the field as she comes to that. Oh, gets up close and very personal with that turning can. She's done that all weekend, but she's on the way home now and looking for a wave. Maddie Dunn's on the hunt, but Georgia Miller's on a wave.
Well, Georgia Miller's done a great job there, but she's going to have to work hard to hold this right through to the beach. It hasn't broken behind her. She's going to have to pull over the front of this, and she does. Georgia Miller extends that gap, giving her third and final paddler a huge advantage.
What a lead heading into the final leg for Newport. She will go round, and it will be Maddie Spencer that paddles last for Newport. Maddie Dunn, on the other hand, has a little bit of work to do for the Northcliffe Club in second place. We can see her just at the top of the screen. This is where Georgia Miller needs to run hard, give her paddler the best advantage heading in. She gets a little chat on the mic from Zachy Orchard there. Geez, he's a pest on the beach, isn't he? Let the girls race, Zach. And Maddie Spencer will be off and away. Maddie Dunn. So Newport have the entire transition lead as Spencer makes her way out into the final leg on that board. She just bunny hops, but look at Dunn run. She loves it. She goes hard at it and tags off to Harriet Brown. Harriet Brown will make her way through this inshore gutter with no dramas at all with those long legs. And Maddie Spencer is the one being hunted, and the gap's already closed down just a little bit.
Well, those legs of Brown might be long enough for her to run to the can, Josh.
Well, her legs are that long, but I don't know if that'll be enough to catch Maddie Spencer out in front from Newport as another wave comes through and makes Harriet Brown's job just a little bit harder. She sits up and over it. She's definitely not running at this point, Jack. She's not going anywhere as a wave comes through and smashes her. Great shots there and great technique from Harriet Brown.
Yeah, that's how you pop. Kids at home, you watch Harriet Brown here. She's up and over the top. She grabs that front handle. That one not as clean as the one before, but that's what you want to do. Get that weight over the front end of that board as you go up and over.
You put a little mocker on her there as it looks like Avoca and Manly B trying to make their way through the break here. So tough for these teams, but Maddie Spencer is out in front as a wave looms and she'll just get a little push from it. Not enough to get her home and definitely not enough to win her the race. Oh, a little wobble from her there. So you'll have to be careful, Maddie. You got a huge lead. Don't look back now. Go for home, girl. This is it right here, right now. She pushes down a runner, pushes, but it just fills up on her in this deep section at Redhead Beach. But have a look at the gap she's got on one of the best board paddlers in the business, the girl they call the Ferrari, Harriet Brown. She is miles back on this junior, Maddie Spencer, who is going to bring this one home for Newport. Sees a wave coming, lies down. We get the shot from up close and personal. And what a performance from Newport and the three girls here, Georgia Miller, Lara Moses and Maddie Spencer. What a performance in this board relay.
Oh, a phenomenal performance there, Josh. Maddie Spencer held off Victoria's greatest ever Ironwoman, Harriet Brown, to win for Newport.
She's another star of the future. It's like digging for gold here in the mining country of the Hunter region, and we've found some stars of the future, and Maddie Spencer is certainly one of them for the Newport Club. She will make her way around as Harriet Brown makes her way to the beach. Northcliffe were the raging hot favourites heading into this one, and I will happily accept the keys to your house as Newport crosses the line in first place. What a job from these three. And it looks like Manly there with Taylor Piscaric will finish in third. Harriet Brown was valiant in defeat. The gap was too much as she tried to make up. She makes her way up the beach, just fixes herself from the cameras. Everything's going out on Fox Sports. You've got to look good if you can't win. And that's what Harriet Brown has done here today. Definitely looked good. Manly A in third place. And it looks like Newport B, they might be the ones to come around in fourth. So the favourites have gone down here in the Summer of Surf round 2. Northcliffe in second. Manly A in third. And it looks like a little bit further back, Newport will finish in fourth. Well, Newport, Miller, Moses and Spencer in 1. Brown, Dunn and McKenzie for Northcliffe in 2. Creera, Piscaric and Scott for Manly rounds out our podium. Newport, Avoca, Manly and Avoca round us out.